Hi everyone, this is Michelle and welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me going. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal, it's time to feel better, it's time to look better, and it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam Queen Facebook page and Glam Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
Hi everyone! Happy Wednesday! And it's Wellness Wednesday once again. So this is a talk that combines features, stories, interviews, and breaking news in the areas of health, beauty, fitness, and of course, wellness. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and my background is that I used to work in the bank before. I loved my job, but then because of stress, because I was eating whatever I wanted, I gained so much weight. I had low energy. I looked older when I was 23 years old. And I got into a nutrition program that changed my life around. I had more energy. I started to look better. I slept better. And eventually, in about 3 months' time, I lost about 6 inches and 22 pounds. And because of that, I had this passion to really have a wellness journey. And I thought that being young, you would be invincible. You can really do whatever you want in your life. You can work very hard. And if that happens, it can affect your health, which happened to me. So as I was really working very hard with my career, I suffered from stress, and doctors didn't know what to do with me. And it was really a journey at the time to find out how I can recover my health back. And so I had different modalities, and because of that, I realized that being or having a wellness program, everybody needs it because it is something that would really improve your life. Okay, and because of that, I really wanted to share with you what wellness is all about. So, I left my job in banking. I went on to work with a global nutrition company, and I've been with that company for many, many years now. So, you might be asking, or you might be wondering why we're doing this. So, what is wellness? Wellness is an active pursuit that is associated with intentions, choices, and actions as you work toward an optimal state of health and well being. And secondly, wellness is linked to holistic health, that it extends beyond physical health and it incorporates many different dimensions that should work in harmony. So, what are the areas of wellness? You might be wondering, no? Wellness is more than just physical health. And most models of wellness includes about 3 dimensions. Some would say about 9, but let me tell you the 6. This is physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, social, and even environmental. Now, for physical, this is about nourishing and being into a nutrition program to help your body through exercise, nutrition, sleep, relaxation, and all that. And for mental, it's about engaging the world through learning, problem solving, creativity. And for emotional, it's being aware of, accepting, and expressing our feelings and understanding the feelings of others. And spiritual, searching for meaning and higher purpose in our life, in our existence. We want to have this sense of a service to others, and social, connecting and engaging with others in our communities in meaningful ways. For environmental, it's fostering positive interrelationships between the earth, the world, our human actions, our choices, and well being. So, what inspired me to take a path towards wellness, aside from my result, the results of our clients? Because when they started to be in a nutrition program, that's the first step. It changes their lives and it transformed them. And what have I learned so far is that anyone can be in a wellness program. It doesn't matter how old you are or young, and your career. It could be male or female. It's for everyone. And even as young as 10 years old, you can be in a wellness program. So we are sharing these discoveries because we want to help people, especially in our situation now, the pandemic, which hopefully is ending already. And we want to help those people who are locked down, who's having a hard time coping. And let me describe to you what wellness is all about, or what this program is all about, the sections and segments. But before I do that, let me introduce to you our co host. All right. So, Nico is a blogger and for Kapop Filipinas, and he works for a government, a local government. He is so passionate about helping people as well. So, right now, he is really having this thing to help others too. Okay, this inner purpose. So let's all welcome Mr. Nico De Leon.
Hello everyone! Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng viewers, subscribers, and followers ng
Yes.
Glam and Fab Queen.
How are you,
Good afternoon,
Nico?
Miss
Kamusta
Michelle.
na?
Yes, I'm so good. Alam niyo, Miss Michelle, nito mga nakarang araw, malamig ang simoy ng hangin, di ba?
Alam mo,
Maginaw-ginaw
sobrang
na.
lamig. Grabe
Yes.
talaga. We are just so grateful na the environment is
Mhm.
healing. You
I
see?
know. And
Kasi
isa rin ang ibig
dati,
sabihin niyan.
mainit pag December, di ba?
Opo, yun nga. And daman na natin ang Kapaskuhan, di ba? Christmas is around the corner. So,
Okay. Ang
nakaka-excite ang ating
saya-saya
season.
natin, right?
Opo.
Oo. And talagang everything is getting better. People are
Mhm.
out in the streets. They're enjoying life safely. And
Yes.
numbers are going down for the cases, which
Mhm.
is really, we're very, very happy and grateful.
Yes
Grateful
po.
ako talaga dyan. And the
Mhm.
economy is rising up or jumping back. And
Recovering, di ba po? Opo.
oh, excited ako
Mhm.
talaga for every one of us.
Kaya
Ikaw ba,
nga.
how do you feel nowadays?
Ako sobrang excited. You know, this is the most wonderful time of the year, di ba? Favorite natin
Yes,
ang Christmas season, di ba? But
it
still,
is.
hindi natin dapat
Mhm.
kalimutan na ang or it's still pandemic technically, di ba? That the
Mhm.
virus is just around the corner din, kaya ang mga protocol dapat din natin sundin. Laging mag-face mask. Buti nga hindi na kailangan mag-face shield eh. Face mask na
Yeah.
lang, di ba? And huwag masyado pumunta sa crowded places, di ba po, Miss Michelle?
So, totoo yan. You know what? Nakita ko yung mga tao sa labas and I know we're enjoying. And
Yeah.
really, this is the time to enjoy and then listen
Mhm.
to this incredible guy that
Mhm.
the government invited in their cabinet meeting.
Okay.
And he said he's actually a molecular biologist and priest
Mhm.
based in the US for 6 months and 6 months
Okay.
here. He said that don't worry about anything now. Just follow the minimum health protocol. All
Mhm.
right? Because this is the
Yes.
time to enjoy. Lalo na tayong mga Pilipino,
Tama.
talagang damang-dama natin ang Pasko. Tama ba?
Ay, talaga naman. Ito naman ang panahon na talagang kina-excite nating lahat, di ba? At ayan.
Oo. So, baunin niyo yung
So,
mga alcohol, wipe, soap, wash your hands, right?
yes. Pwede
Okay.
mag-celebrate but observe the protocols, di ba po?
True. Always wear your mask.
Mhm.
So,
So, mhm.
parang nasa tayo kasi na sa new normal na which sa house natin na nakatira lang tayo dito, right? We were locked down
Mhm.
multiple times, right? And
Yes,
this
Miss
causes
Michelle.
stress. So, paano ba ang
Kaya nga.
stress nito?
Yan
Okay?
ang ating magiging topic today for our 8th episode, di ba? We
Mm-mm.
will talk about stress and how to deal with it. At ano ba ang mga causes nito sa atin, di ba?
Oo,
So,
bakit pa
hindi
tayo
siya maganda.
naapektuhan ng
Mhm.
stress, 'di ba?
Oo.
Last week, we discussed
Mhm.
about disease na
Mhm.
stress is a big factor for disease. Tama?
Mhm. Yes po.
Oo. So, si
And,
Doktora Divina,
aha.
which is an anthroposophic doctor ang
Mhm.
nag-discuss, no? She
Mhm.
pioneered anthroposophic medicine and she discussed disease last week. And it
Yes
emanates
po.
from the soul level, which is
Mhm.
this alignment of our soul. And because of that imbalance, it causes stress, right?
Yes, Miss Michelle, one of the causes is this alignment of the soul. If our soul is
Mhm.
not properly taken care of, di ba?
Oo, totoo yan. Ako, Nico. And you know what, guys? We really have to learn how to align, okay? And then
Mhm.
also, natuwa ako kay Jay. Because yung kay Jay is about tapping. It's a
Oh.
instant way of
Mm.
relieving stress. Napanood mo ba yun?
Yes, napanood ko nga po, ang tapping can help us align our body, di ba, Miss
Mhm,
Michelle?
mhm,
We
mhm.
have to listen
Tama.
to our affirmations and suggestion and ginawa din ni Sir Jay last week, di ba?
Oo, so
Mhm.
mga viewers natin, don't forget to to watch that. Watch
Mhm.
the previous episode kasi ang
Episode, the
ganda ng
episode
tapping
7.
na yon. And
Opo.
that can also make you attract what you are hoping for or your goals in life, correct?
Yes, Miss Michelle. And yeah,
Mhm.
bago na natin pag-usapan ng stress and everything about it, pagbabalik po muna ang
Wellness
Wellness Wednesday.
Wednesday. Hi everybody.
Ayan, welcome back. And yes,
Welcome
Miss
back.
Michelle, we are live ngayon sa Glam and Fab Queen page sa Facebook. So like and share the link na po, di ba?
Yes, like and share guys because I'm
Yes,
going to
share,
tell
share
you
na.
sobrang helpful to sa mga taong nasa bahay pa rin right now.
Mhm.
Okay? All right.
Yes.
So Nico, we have 4 segments here, di ba? And
Ayan na.
very
Mhm.
important to mga segment na to, okay? The
Yes
first
po.
segment is wholeness. Wholeness, you talk about wellness with regards
Mhm.
to the different aspects of well-being. We talk about fitness, nutrition and food, mental health, emotional wellness, and even spiritual balance, right?
Yes, Miss
Okay.
Michelle.
So
Opo.
ito, the wellness is very important talaga to discuss, no?
Mhm.
And we can also discuss cooking demos in the future, food preparations, and of course the in-depth talk on mental emotional health as well as spirituality, right?
Yes po. How about ang wholeness naman, Miss Michelle? What is wholeness?
Mhm. So yun ang wholeness, yung na-discuss ko na um,
Mhm.
it's very important sa aspect natin to make our entire human composition because to achieve real wellness, every
Mhm.
part of our being should work in harmony with each other. Yan ang wholeness.
Yes
So for
po.
this segment, we gonna have talk and interviews on various forms of exercise and physical activity. And I mentioned nga yung mga cooking, demo, and
Mhm.
food, nutrition, and of course, food preparation. Okay? Ano yung
Yes,
second
and
segment natin,
the
Nico?
second segment is allure. So dito, Miss Michelle, pag-uusapan natin ang different topics on skincare, healthcare, or hair care, teeth care, and nail care, at iba
Mhm.
pang mga beauty treatments out there. Uy, exciting
Yes.
pa, diba?
And of course, we will approach beauty from a holistic perspective, which
Mhm.
means we will feature products and practices that are truly beneficial on a long term basis. And Allure is really exciting and fun because we'll teach you about some fantastic makeup tips, beauty secrets, breakthrough tools, beauty tools, and gadgets. So watch out for it, no?
Wow, ito ang isa
Okay.
sa favorite kong ano natin segment di ba po, Miss
Paborito mo ba
Michelle?
yan? Mahilig ka ba sa
Yes.
gadget?
Yeah, gadgets, mga treatments, 'di ba? Yan ang mga
Talaga,
gustong-gusto natin. Opo.
okay. So ang
Mhm.
third segment naman natin is about icons. These are the
Icons.
people
Mhm.
who have applied the wellness modalities and have achieved incredible result and
Mhm.
success that uplifted their lives. And they are called an icon already.
Yes
Okay?
po.
So,
Lalayo pa ba
yeah.
tayo? Si Miss Michelle
Mhm.
herself is an icon, 'di ba? Nakita naman natin ang kanyang transformation. So,
Wow, thank you guys. Thank you.
aha.
And you should hear more sa maraming guests pa natin in the future kasi ang daming icons out there na hindi nyo pa naririnig. So makikita nyo
Yes.
sila in the next episodes.
At
So
nakaka-inspire talaga ang mga kwento nila, 'di ba, Miss Michelle?
very, very true. And it's really
Mhm.
doable. Okay? Na maging
Yes.
ma-transform kayong lahat, no?
Yes, and
So,
ngayon we have our fourth segment which is Wellness Review. Magbibigay tayo ng mga reviews sa iba't ibang wellness products and supplements. We will also invite experts from various disciplines of medicine and health to weigh in on particular product that will give you an expert opinion on health products that you might want to buy and try. Di ba, Miss Michelle?
yes. And
Mhm.
those are the four segments of our show. So follow us in the next episodes, no? So that you can see them. And then also that in the coming weeks, be part of our Wellness Wednesday. It's a journey to
Mhm.
real health and your, of course, wellness.
Yes.
Okay? So
Man.
before we go to the next section,
Yes, bago natin simulan ang ating topic, we will talk about the whole sa mga GFQ sa pagbabalik ng
Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday!
Wednesday!
Okay, welcome back.
All right, now let's get started. Uh-huh.
Sunset na, di ba? Can you see the sunset behind me? Oh,
Yes.
sunset.
Ang bilis, Miss Michelle, ang bilis dumilim ngayon, ano? Kasi pag December, di ba, ganyan talaga.
Yeah, because the earth is farther from the sun. So, mabilis
Mhm.
dumilim.
Yes.
So, ngayon, pa-sunset na tayo. Pero we have exciting na talagang show na to. Correct?
Oo nga.
Mm.
So,
So,
let's
we
go to
are
our...
going to
Mhm.
start with our first guest. I'm very excited.
Yes, Miss Michelle,
We
as
met
usual.
her earlier and I was
Mhm.
amazed at her, how she
Kaya
does
nga
things. You know, right?
Mhm.
Now she's,
Nakaka-excite ang pwede niya i-share, 'di
yeah.
ba, Miss Michelle, today?
Tamang-tama ba sa'yo to,
Sorry,
Nico?
sorry po.
Tamang-tama ba to sa mga
Kaya
ginagawa?
nga, kailangan ko 'to, Miss Michelle, alam mo 'yan. So, let's get started.
O
Ipakilala mo na ang
yan.
ating first guest, Miss Michelle.
Okay. She is a Gallup certified strength coach, a coach master, certified coach in transformative coaching, a pastoral
Uh-huh.
counselor trained in RMC CFAM, a
Mm-hmm.
youth coach and mentor. She has a fitness instructor certification and a sports nutrition certification. Grabe
Mm-hmm.
naman to. So, please help us welcome Coach Luisa Mondoñedo, our Movit or Coach Ita.
Hello. Good
Hey, Miss
good
Coach.
afternoon, Michelle and Nico. Nice to be here. Thanks for having
Hello
me.
po. Welcome,
Thank
welcome.
you,
So Wellness Wednesday,
Coach.
Coach Isa.
Wow. She is the embodiment of wellness.
Thank
Wow.
you.
And it shows.
I work hard for
Diba?
this.
Oh, yes. Totoo talaga, Coach.
We
Totoo
all do, right?
yan.
Yes.
It's true. So, Nico, your first
Yes,
question.
ma'am. Coach Isa, can you tell me more about yourself and what do you do? And kindly share to our audience more about your work.
Okay. First of all, I worked for 11 years in BA Finance Corporation. It's an affiliate of Bank of America. So I
Mm-hmm.
left the company as an AVP and I wanted to raise a family. So I married a lawyer and I have three grown up children, 27 years old, 22, 25 years old, and 22 years old. So 2010, we're not spared with our, challenges in our lives. So I started going to counselors. So I wanted to learn more about self growth. So I went to RCW, reparenting the child within. At the same time, journeying life transition. So of course, when my kids were growing up, I just wanted to be present in their lives and be partners with their school and their teachers. So I'm the type of person, I'm the type of mom that would drive them to field trips and all, and I enjoy that. Do baking for them, bake sale and everything. So I also wanted to start a small business. So I did, with regards baking and sometimes cooking, but more of baking. And then I also like home decor at the same time. And then of course, nangyayari sa panahon natin, no, na we have questions in our lives like have I lived my life purpose, 'di ba? What's the meaning all of this,
Mhm.
'di ba? I
Mm-hmm.
have to serve other people. So I ended up doing certifications with coaching, went to school for pastoral counseling and transformative coaching and the others that Michelle mentioned, and not no stopping from there. Sometimes syempre nagkakaroon tayo pa rin ng in between, nagkakaroon tayo ng challenges, but at the same time we have to rise above all of this, right? There's no way
Yes,
but up, right? So we
Yes
have
that's
po.
to
true.
improve on ourselves, and that's what I did.
Wow. Now, Coach Ida, that's quite the background from banking to being a full-time mom. Isn't that
Yeah,
a
I
big
enjoyed.
transition?
Yeah, I enjoyed, and that was my choice, and I loved it.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, wow, wonderful. So, Coach Isa, our topic is about integration. What is integration in terms of medical practices?
Okay. What I do is I do more of one-on-one counseling and coaching. So mine is the holistic approach wherein first of all it's talk therapy, no? Of course I whatever they want to share, they can share about their lives, history, what brought you for counseling or coaching. Where do you want to go? What's your goal? Where do you want to be in a few years time, to short term, medium, and then long term. So I always make sure that I bring them forward, not to get stuck for where they are, right? So
Mm-hmm.
self growth, of course. So that I teach them psycho educational. It's more of psychoeducational. So it's really more of talk therapy. And then that's when I bring in the integration of nutrition, physical fitness, and what's the importance of all of this from our mind, body, and spirit.
That's something. That's a lot, huh? That's
Yeah.
really a lot of work, and it's really totally
Mm-hmm.
different from your you being an AVP of the bank. Ang layo, right?
Exactly. But I enjoy it. I enjoy serving people, and giving them hope at the end of the session is already something,
That's
right?
true.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
true. It's
Yeah.
something you had a good job, but then you're finding meaning in your life, right?
Yes. That's
Oh,
true.
that's true. So,
Uh-uh.
Nico, your question?
Yes, Coach Isa, wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. Ito na ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. What is stress and ano ba ang causes ng mga stress?
Okay. Okay. Stress is a
Oh,
psychological, physiological response to internal stressors. Stress involves changes affecting nearly every system of the body, influencing nearly um, how many people, the way they feel and the way they behave. For example, if we may be manifesting palpitations, okay, those are the manifestations: sweating, dry mouth, shortness of breath, fidgeting, accelerated speech, augmentation of negative emotions, and most common for all of us is headache, right?
oh yeah.
So by causing these mind-body changes, stress contributes directly to psychological and physiological disorder and disease and affects mental and physical health, reducing quality of life. So what's important, what's important about stress is at least you know you're stressing out, right?
Yeah.
And that's the signal wherein you have to you do something about it
Yes.
immediately, right? So
Yes.
Yes.
there's many ways, and I will mention that later. So that's our meaning of stress. And like what I said, ang common sa ating lahat is headache agad, no?
Mhm.
Headache, right?
Yes.
So alam na
Yes.
natin na teka muna, kailangan na nating mag-breathe, huminga na ng malalim, and
Take a
that's
break.
free, right? We have it
Mhm.
right
That's
there with
true.
us. So the youth, look at this youth here. The
Stress
ones
na
who are in
stress.
school,
Mhm.
homeschool, wala pa ata ngayong face to face.
Yes.
So they're also stressing out, right? Because they're all always in front of the computer. And then tingnan
Yes.
natin yung mommy at daddy naman in the next screen. Okay, so mommy stressing out, okay? Like, oh my God, okay, what's happening here? Ang dami ko pang gagawin. May labada pa ako, may gagawin pa akong, I have to cook, I have to market, I have to, a lot of things, right? My kids
Mhm.
are in school. Is the Wi-Fi okay? Ang dami, no? Endless, right? And this is every single day, right? So we're thinking about mortgage. Tingnan natin si daddy naman. We're thinking about mortgage. We're thinking about our jobs, our businesses. Is it enough? Is it growing? We have to pay our debts, di ba? Our college funds for our kids. Ang dami,
Yes.
endless, right? Endless
Sabay-sabay lahat
talaga.
sa isip ng tao.
Sabay-sabay, right? Kaya kailangan huminga ng
Yes,
itinuro
yes.
ni ng ating Zen master in the past,
Mhm.
no? Yeah, so tingnan natin si Daddy sa next screen. Ayan, ganyan ang itsura ni Daddy, okay? Or anybody for that
Again na.
matter, young adults who are in school, who are having new jobs, who are having multiple jobs even, right?
Yes
So
pa.
they have to think of their finances, where are they gonna get
True.
their food to eat, to feed their
Mhm.
children, for education. Madami, stressors talaga, plenty, right?
Yes,
Sobra.
yes pa.
Yeah,
Sobra
but
naman.
the good
Correct.
news is we can relieve our stress by what do we do first? Okay, first, stress affects all systems of the body, including the musculoskeletal, respiratory, cardiovascular, endocrine, gastrointestinal, nervous, and productive systems. Since I
Mhm.
watched Dr. Divina, and may I quote her, she said, continued stress creates cellular pathology. And what does this translate? Cellular pathology. Oh my God, inflammation, heart disease, cancer.
Mhm.
Okay? So, right
Oh my God.
away, kailangan pag may stress, gumawa na ng paraan paano
Paraan.
mag-relieve ng stress. What is
Yes.
that? Relaxation technique is the first thing that comes to mind, right? And other stress relieving activities and therapies that have been shown to effectively reduce muscle tension, decrease the incidence of certain stress related disorders such as headache, increase of sense of well-being. For those who develop chronic pain condition,
Mhm.
stress relieving activities have been shown to improve mood and daily function. So ito yung kailangan yung mood natin sana maganda no umaga pa lang no para paglabas natin ng kwarto makakasalubong natin yung ating mga pamilya, smile, 'di ba? Hindi
Yes.
nakabubunot, right?
Totoo,
Dapat
totoo po yan.
positive at
Mhm.
happy, no? Kasi as a father or a mother or a single parent, we should, model all of this, good examples, right? So
Mhm.
we do the work as adults and as parents and caregivers. We do the work ourselves, and
That's
how
true.
we do
Mhm.
that. There's a lot.
True. Mhm.
I will also share what I do when I share the 16 ways no, in our next slide.
Mhm.
And these
Wow.
are, first of all, like Michelle, I exercise, okay? And I learned during one of my, webinars that exercise comprise four kinds of exercise, which is aerobics, cardio, um, strength training, which is the dumbbells and the weights, and at the same time, stretching. Okay? Sana sa isang week, sa 7 days, magagawa nating lahat yan. Kaya
Mhm.
this morning, ang ginawa ko, arms and shoulders with weights, and then my booty and my glutes, 15 minutes as well, and then 30 minutes of yoga. Meditation, 5 to 10 minutes. That's what I did today, just to share to
Oh,
you.
that's nice.
So I do all of those in number one in one whole week. So I spread it out. Okay. That's my tip to everyone, our viewers. Okay. So the next is practice mindfulness meditation. So I think she what's this demonstrated the mindfulness meditation with Zen, no masters, the Zen masters, what we do. So in my case, it's also mindfulness meditation wherein I practice breathing, and there's
Mhm.
an intention before you sit down. What's your intention for the day? What's the intention for your practice? And number two, you also, what's your attitude? What attitude do you bring when you sit in your practice? Okay, it has to be a positive attitude, right? So what your attention is with your breath, right? So since monkey mind tayo, ang dami nating iniisip. Teka muna, magsusupermarket pa ako mamaya. Pupunta pa akong palengke, maglalaba pa ako or whatever. Di ba? I'm gonna be a tutor pa to my kid. Pero we have to, first of all, what I do is I write everything. The to-do list, because it's not in my head.
Mm-mm.
Because I want to exercise in this 1 hour or 45 minutes that I have. I don't want it in my head, okay? And I
Yeah.
don't want to stress with it. So I do the mindfulness meditation breathing. So what else? So we consider supplements, no? Na-mention na ni Dr. Divina. Importante yung supplements when you're, especially in your 30s and 40s. Okay, minerals, omega-3, ashwagandha. That's also for sleeping aid. That's natural. You can get that in the Indian store. I drink that. And then green tea. So that's also, that will also make you, have a good night's sleep, like 7 to 8 hours, of course, ideally. And then reduce your caffeine intake. Of course, sana 1 cup a day lang ang coffee natin. Not more
Yeah.
than one. Two, siguro the most. It depends no, if you can handle it. Write it down. Have a journal, okay? Gratitude journal. What is positive in your life, okay? Saka wag mo na i-concentrate yung negative. Susulatin mo yung positive, di ba? Kasi
Mhm.
that's your intention and that's what you're gonna bring with you for the entire day. And then what else? Here it's chew a gum, but I suggest have like nuts, seeds, all
Yeah.
those healthy stuff in your cupboard on your desk, no? Don't stress eat and grab the potato chips or grab the, French fries. That's very oily and not good for our health, right? So,
Yeah.
of course, we also want to spend time with our friends and family. What's important is human connection, right? Kahit naka-Zoom, pwedeng naman face-to-face. What's important is human connection. We have to have that in our lives. Laugh.
Yeah.
Ako, di ba? Laugh with your friends, laugh with your family, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
everyone's in their phone. Have a conversation with your family, especially during dinner. Ang importante yun yung sacred time. And then learn to say no. If you're the type of person na, oh my God, aakuin mo lahat, kasi stress ka talaga, right? So learn how to say no respectfully, okay, to that person. because you just say, I'm committed, etc., etc. So what else? Learn to avoid procrastination. So have a
Yeah.
list, prioritize, these are kind of practices. Actually, these should be habits already, right? It's
Mm.
already daily habits. Prioritize, and then don't procrastinate. And then what else? Take a yoga class. Oh my God, this is, if there's one thing you remember in my talk today, is take yoga class. Believe me, it has all the benefits for your mind, body, spirit, and soul connection. If I may suggest, take like an entire series of class with someone, whether online or face to face, because you will know the benefits immediately after each class. Believe me. And then also, cuddle. Okay? So kissing, hugging, and sex can help relieve stress. Alam na natin yan, nasabi nga ni Dr. Defina last
Ayun
week,
naman
right?
pala.
Oo. So, patok pa din yung na yon, yung tip na yon. And then, listening to soothing music. And then later also, we will learn about what we call this sound, crystal sound
Mhm.
healing, no? From Yvette.
Yes.
That's also something that we can also know. And even musical instruments, from YouTube, there's a lot. What I listen to mostly, ocean and chime.
Ah,
You should listen
nature.
to
Yes.
that.
Oo.
It's so soothing. O kaya bird and water, bird and nature.
Ah.
Ganyan. Yan ang pinapakinggan ko. Okay?
Mhm.
So deep breathing, of course. Anytime you're stressed, okay, kasi gusto mo na mag-react doon sa tao na yun, di ba? Parang somebody said something to you and you wanna say something. My goodness. Just breathe muna. Breathe, catch yourself, okay? Don't react yet kasi sino bang
Mhm.
mahihirapan? Hindi rin naman siya, pati ikaw, di ba? So,
Yes.
catch yourself, deep breathe, relax, okay? Compose yourself. Teka muna. You wanna say something kind naman, di ba? Or, wait lang, I
Mm-mm.
cannot talk now. Let me, let off steam or something. So you're not carrying that burden with you for the entire day, right? And then spend time with your pet. If you have pets like Michelle, no, you told me kanina you have like dogs and all. So petting is very, very good for emotional well-being. Of course, ang gusto kong isali dito is the tapping from Jay, no, right? The tapping that he did. Zen tangling, the adult coloring books, right? That's also good. And then what else? So Yvette, yeah, we'll have that, and I think that's about it that I can share. But really, really nutritious food also. Pansinin mo, di ba? If you eat a burger and fries and coke, pansinin mo yung pakiramdam.
You feel heavy?
Hindi masarap pakiramdam, right? O kaya
No.
one
Nakaka-guilty.
slice of huge cake, makita mo, mafe-feel mo your blood sugar will shoot up. So, those things I'm so conscious because, it's been like 2 years. I've been really taking care of my, health and well-being in all aspects, especially nutrition and exercise. And I can feel it immediately. If
Yeah.
I eat something sweet or heavy or not healthy, ayoko na siya talagang balikan ka.
That's true.
Diba?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
so those are
true.
my tips.
Tama, tama po.
Wow, nice. Ang galing. So, Coach, how do you do all this? How do you divide your time?
Okay.
Mhm.
In the morning, because I make sure I'm like in bed at 9, because I know I'm up at 5 something or 6, and I have a Fitbit watch that I measure that I make sure that I sleep 7 hours. 8 hours would
Mhm.
be wow terrific. The other night I slept 9 hours. I said that's because in your sleep, in your cellular levels, everything will repair. Your brain cells, your
Yes.
neurons, hindi ka magkakasakit, at saka, Alzheimer's and dementia will not be with you. So, oh my God, as in, it's so talaga amazing. So, exercise and nutrition would be really my top two, plus third, meditation, mindfulness, breathing. So that's how I do it. So morning I exercise, minsan 30 minutes, depends on my time. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. And then I try to do all of those four in a week, in 7 days. So God rests on the seventh day naman, di ba? So sometimes on Sunday I don't, but sometimes I do
Mhm.
stretching. So at least stretching.
Mhm.
And then I have to write down everything that I need to do. So I have a checklist, check, 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 check. So I try to balance everything and I don't procrastinate because that's stressful. So exercise really begins your day with ano na with a good mood, no? With a good
Mm-hmm.
mood, and then you're eating pa healthy, a lot of fruits and vegetables. You have your supplements, positive thinking. It's really a work in progress every single day, every moment. Really, you have to plan. Like
Yes,
sabi ni
po.
Dr. Divina, you have to plan what you should do with your life with regards, how to relieve stress and tension.
Mm-hmm.
Grabe. This is really about discipline.
It's
Mm-hmm.
Discipline.
discipline and it's
Yes.
consistency.
And
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
consistency.
at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, I follow 5 doctors online. What their what's this their latest update on medical research on things like that. Like we like in for example anxiety. These are the ones you should eat when you're anxious. These are the ones you should eat if you have depression and all. But of course, others do it, combined with medication. But what's important is talk therapy. That's where I
Mm-hmm.
come in,
Yes.
no? And
Mm-hmm.
then so I find out from my counselee or my coachee what are the needs, okay? Where are they at this point in their life? Where do they want to go? What are their goals? But of course, I always include talaga physical fitness,
Mm-hmm.
exercise, nutrition, mindfulness in my
Mm-hmm.
coaching sessions. Kasi
Yes.
those are the ones
Uh-huh.
that will benefit them most.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really very important.
All right.
So, you have any question, Nico?
Yes po, Coach Isa, wala namang exemption sa stress, di ba? Kahit bata or millennials nakakaranas nito, di ba po?
Lahat tayo nakakaranas ng all
Opo.
levels of stress. Yung iba nga lang mas
Mhm.
madami, right? I
Mhm.
mean, let's admit it. Ang daming tao, especially this pandemic, no? It
Mhm.
has started and of course, the financial stress is really huge, right?
I think yan ang
Pero
number one.
pero you have to really manage it. Eh. How do you manage it? It's really from the time you wake up, you manage your
Mm.
stress,
Yes
right?
po.
With
That's true.
Mhm.
That's
gratitude,
true.
mindfulness, a journal, everything that I mentioned. Because kung wala tayong gagawin, we might spiral down, and we don't want that.
Yes.
And what's going to happen to people around in the house? They're going to spiral down with us. We don't want that to happen,
We
right?
don't want that.
Yes,
Yes,
yes
that's
po.
All
true.
right. So
Mhm.
so I make sure my counselees or my clients um are hopeful. Like in our next sessions, they have like homeworks, assignments. Simple lang naman, doable. Because if they want to go to point A to point B, B to C, they have to do the work, right? So I'm just here to guide them how they can process it, and at the same time, they're very open naman. Whatever they want to share, they will share, because the more they share, the better for me to help them where they're at in their lives now. And I
Okay.
make it also developmental, of course, for 15-year-old, for 25, for working, work 29, ganyan, or
Mhm.
40 plus, or 50 plus, 60 plus. So my,
Mhm.
my clients ranges from 15 to 60 something years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
50 to 60 something,
Yeah,
coach.
so 60 something,
Okay.
yeah. So
That's
it's
Mhm.
really more
nice.
of talk
Oh,
therapy. Yeah. And
Yes.
a lot of asking questions, because a lot of them need new perspective because they're already stuck with what they know, right?
Mm.
Right? Or what people dictate to them, friends, family. When I ask questions, they'll have a new awareness. Ganun pala. Oh, these are my new realizations. These are my new awareness, coach. I didn't realize I was already, this and this and this. So a lot of questioning on my part. That's what I do.
Mhm.
mm-hmm. So, Coach Isa, paano kung yung ang stress is the husband or the wife? Ano yung advice mo? Or the parents?
Okay. Of course, the spouse will talk to me about her situation, her or his situation, and then what are the stressors, what are the stressors, and then okay, I first of all, I want them first to learn how to manage their stress throughout the week before I meet
Mhm.
them again, or before I meet the other spouse, right? Because I need to meet with each one of them before before it becomes like a couples or a therapy or a
Mm-hmm.
marriage therapy. Yeah. So it's really
Mm-hmm.
more a one-on-one to find out, and then when the time comes, kailangan na both of them together. So yeah, it cannot be like together. Minsan nagbabakbakan na ayaw naman nila together, di ba?
Really? How do you
Right?
handle that? Grabe yun, ah.
Di
Mm.
ba? I mean, not naman, I made it lang, sound, very, what's this, masyadong no, pero what I'm saying is, if it's like they don't wanna see each other muna, okay, so one-on-one first, right? So, and then
Okay.
I'll
Yes.
find out what ano yung needs nung isa, ano dapat minsan appreciation lang eh, di ba? Minsan, okay,
That's
what do you
true.
appreciate from
Appreciation.
her or from him? Minsan nakakaligtaan na yung appreciation. Teka, ang dami naman ginagawa ni mommy or daddy, no? So you have to learn also the appreciation. What are the needs, okay? And then what are the goals? Ano pang dapat nila para magkaroon ng closeness or magkaroon at
Mm.
least ng communication skills together, di
Yes.
ba? Na listening, yan ang importante, active listening. I talk, you listen,
Active
and then,
listening.
di ba?
Yes.
So, hindi lang yung one-sided.
Mm-hmm,
There.
mm-hmm. That's true. And
Oo.
then, parang, coach, the way I see it is like, parang marriage counseling na yan, ah. Husband and
Yeah.
wife.
When it's needed, why
Yes.
yes. Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
first I want to know first the side of the wife, and then know first the side of the husband, so that I can have a gauge on what where do and what are their needs, where do they want to go with their marriage, right? Minsan empty nesting, we know empty nesting, right? Wala na yung
Yes.
mga grown up kids. Wait a minute, my friends were saying, wait a minute, parang I don't know na my husband now, parang ang sungit or something like that. Since
Yes.
ano na
Yes.
rin, di ba, he's already retired, right? So, oh my God, he's gonna be here the whole entire time. So, parang we're just staring at each other. We don't know each other. So, in that moment, it's rediscovering at this point in their life, ano naman yung mga kailangan nila sa buhay nila, to be together again, things like that. So, it's more of rediscovering, kunyari, empty nesting na sila.
Nakakalungkot naman, coach, yung empty nesting na yan. So,
Oo.
it's
Pero
like
syempre,
exciting. Yeah.
yeah, pero of course, their adult naman kids can, visit them and all, and their mga apos. But, that's how life is, eh, di ba? You just need to accept it's how it is, right? So, importante you're doing something in your present moment, paano ka maging masaya, right?
Yeah,
Oo, no?
oo.
Have a passion, have a purpose. Minsan you discover na, ito pala yung gusto ko, gardening. Matapos na ako sa banking. I'm gonna do gardening. I'm gonna sell plants. So you have to rediscover talaga your passion.
Mm-hmm.
Importante yun. What makes you wake up in the morning? What makes you excited? What makes your heart flutter, di ba? And then
That's
purpose
right.
and meaning, right? Purpose and meaning. Why am I here? What was I born for? After
Mm-hmm.
banking, what should I do, di ba? Ang daming pwedeng gawin. My goodness, it's endless, di ba? When you think about it,
Endless.
what's important is you love what you do,
I agree, coach. Kasi
di ba?
we have different life stages,
Yes,
right? And you're coaching teenagers who's preparing for college, and then
yes,
maybe after college, what's work, right? So
yes.
napaka-importante niyan, coach, right?
Yes. And
Mm-mm.
what's important is they love their course, they love their school, hindi na dictate ni mommy or daddy or ni lolo, lola, because
Mm-mm.
they will thrive if they chose it, they love it, right? They love it, they chose it, it's their passion, they wanna pursue in that field, go for it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's true. That's true. So,
Oo.
Nico, anong question mo? Ikaw naman, anong life stage mo na Nico, Natasha, and
Coach Isa, going back to the
Yes.
presentation, sabi niyo po, a simple hugging, di ba? Eh, paano kung single at walang kahug?
Okay. If you're single, you can hug yourself like this. Importante, love yourself. That's the most important number one. If you remember two things, what I said today, it's yoga class and hug yourself and love yourself. Like,
like
like,
that, oh.
like that, love yourself. Because if you don't have that love, how will you give it to others, right?
That's true.
Self-love na
O,
lang,
di ba ang sarap
self-love.
ng pakiramdam? Gawin nyo kaya yan, di ba ang sarap?
Totoo, totoo po.
Mm-mm.
Oo, kaya
May comfort.
simple as putting your hands on your chest
Mm.
is loving yourself, right? And then in the morning, look at the mirror. I love you, Nico, or I love you, Michelle, di ba? Isn't that super
That's
nice
so
to
Yeah.
start your
wonderful.
day?
It's so simple,
Mhm.
and yet we
So
don't know it.
simple.
Yes
Yes.
po.
So you cannot love others until you love yourself, right? So being
Yeah, that's
single
right.
is
Opo.
a blessing. When you think about it,
Mhm.
it's a blessing, di ba? Not
It's a
everybody's
blessing.
really thought out for married life.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true, Coach.
Oo.
And then, what can somebody do if ang problema naman niya, yun nga, parents naman or girlfriend kasi nagbe-break yung mga magbo-boyfriend at girlfriend ngayong pandemic.
Ibang
Oo.
stress. Opo.
Ibang
Of
stress.
course, of course, they can see me. But at the moment, sometimes it's a matter of self-awareness. Like, why you broke up? You have to ask those questions. Is it because I did this, or she did that, or maybe I should be more of this, or maybe I should be, we should have more, what do you call this, healthy boundaries. Like, hindi kayo pwede naman magkita na super everyday, right? Like,
Mm.
morning and afternoon or something, or evening. Like, each one of us have our own work, our own passion, our own families. Like, maganda yung may healthy boundaries as a boyfriend,
Mhm.
girlfriend. And with
Yeah.
regards parents, kunyari, ang parents meron namang issue with a child or vice versa. Okay, yan naman napapag-usapan. Usually, for example, one of them come to me. Minsan yung ano na yung hindi na ma-stand yung ano talaga, yung stress or tension. So one of them will come to me and narrate the
Yeah.
story and how it all began. Ano
Mhm.
talaga yung root cause? Yun ang importante pala with what we do. With what we do as coaches and counselors, what are the root causes of all of this stress and tension? Kasi doon mo
Mhm.
lang malalaman kung paano mo mabibigyan ng magagandang question para siya magkaroon ng new awareness, new perspective, at
Mhm.
magkaroon ng aha moment na parang, oh, okay,
Aha.
coach. So ito pala, kasi parang naging ganito pala ako during nung kami mag-girlfriend. Masyado kong,
Mhm.
sasakal ko na yung girlfriend ko in a manner like, I always have to demand that we're together 24/7, right?
Mhm.
So those are the things na it's really a lot of it is self-awareness. And no
And
blaming sana, no?
yes,
No blaming, pero more of self-awareness na this is me.
yes,
Mhm.
Kasi I believe na the change is always from the person, right? You
Yes po.
that's
cannot
true.
change talaga another person, but the one coming to me, siya yung sinasabi ko na begins with me, right?
Aha.
So I
Mhm.
think that's a good start.
And yes,
Yeah,
coach, that's something that if they have a coach like you, they can really have a lot of realizations, right?
yeah,
Now, I have a question for millennials because they are in a different stage in their lives. Millennials
correct.
can be raising small kids or from someone who is trying to find what career they will take.
Yes. Okay. You're talking about millennials who are already looking for their jobs out there
Yes.
and have children.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yun ang stress
Okay.
naman nila
Actually,
ngayon. Mhm.
first of all, that's a lot already in their plate, right? Because
Yeah.
career-wise, that's when they establish their careers. That's when establish, their financial security. Hopefully,
Yes.
at the same time, raising a child is no joke at all, right? That's another human being. Like, you have to take care of their emotional health, their physical well-being, their needs, their schooling. It's really a lot, right?
A
But
lot.
when
Yes.
one is centered and one is fully aware of, for example, I want my job. Okay, I want my job. I'm fully passionate about my job. Wow, that's already something, right? So because of
Mhm.
being passionate in your job, you're gonna
Mhm.
have a nice mood, right? You're gonna have good well-being because you love your job. You're getting paid, and you're putting your child to school, etc. So I think number one for young people nowadays is they must love what they do, right? Because
Love. Yes.
secondary is they're getting paid for it, right? So
Yes. Yes.
because they wake up, being excited to go to school, that would be horrifying if one is not excited about going to their jobs. Oh my God, as in,
Yes. Yes. That's true too.
uh, right? So it has
Yes.
to be the passion is there, And because of that passion, they will thrive. They will go up the corporate ladder, right? And
Yes,
money will just come later on, right?
that's
So
true.
it's like a domino effect. You love your job, and then you have a nice mood. You're nice to your kids because you're excited. You're getting paid. All of those are all domino effect, right?
That's true, coach. You know
Yeah,
why I asked that? Because during our time, the way we approached our jobs and the way our attitude was is so different from the millennials now.
yeah.
Parang confused sila eh. Maraming confused. Maraming they
Mm-mm.
don't know the direction.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
although meron din naman, madami na naman, like all my three kids are adults, like what I said, right? So my eldest is
Mm-hmm.
a mindfulness coach. He's a facilitator and coaches young kids and young adults, teenagers. He chose that, okay? He chose AB philosophy in Ateneo. He chose everything what he wanted to do with his life. My second is a creative director. At the same time, now he's into photography. So he chose that. And my daughter naman is a stylist for the photography brother. And at the same time, she's taking up dance in Benilde. So they all chose what they want to
Oh.
do with your life. So no dictate from the parents or from the lolo lola. So what's important, they come here into this earth with their own, soul,
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
purpose, right?
Yes,
I
yes.
Yes
believe
po.
that. They're already like, in fact, they're the ones already teaching us, right? When they're
Yes,
growing
yes.
up, the conscious parenting, when they're growing up, my goodness, they have tantrums, they have like this. So, paano si mommy kailangan maging centered si mommy, kailangan
Yeah.
nag-meditate, paano ko ba ito i-handle, di ba?
Yes, yes.
So, actually, these kids are our teachers. The teenagers who are locking themselves in the room probably,
Room.
or they're not talking, they're in their cell phone. Teka muna. So we're just gonna be observing and have a connection with your children, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes po. Mhm.
So,
So for
coach, you know what?
Probably they
So
won't
much to
it, right?
uh, learn from you, and people would love to know where they can reach you kasi ang dami talagang areas. Where can they
uh-huh.
reach you?
Yeah, okay. So maybe I don't know if Nathan will flash. So 0917 841
0917
3994
841
3994, Coach Isa Armorbit.
3994.
So that's my cell phone. Reach me in Facebook also. Isa,
Yes.
ISSA, M period
Okay.
Armovit, Facebook,
Armo.
and also in Viber.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, same number.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Coach
Okay.
Isa.
Thank you
Sobrang,
so
I'm
much,
just so
Coach Isa.
amazed with
I hope I
with
was able to help our
yes.
viewers,
It's really
Yes,
a
Michelle
lot.
of
and
It's
course.
Nico.
really
Opo.
a lot of things to learn from. And you coach into different areas kasi. So, you know, I'm sure our viewers would love to reach you. So thank you so much, Coach
Thank you
Isa.
also.
Thank
Thank you
you
for
so
having
much.
me. And
Opo.
I love this platform, Michelle, and congratulations for having this platform. You're helping a lot of individuals out there, and
Yes.
Nico as well.
Thank you
So
rin po.
thank you for having me. It's really an honor to be here, and I'm really delighted and happy that Nathan and Jay invited me. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. We'll
Salamat
see
din
you
po,
more.
Coach
We'll
Isa.
connect with you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
God bless
you.
a
Yeah, you
Bye-bye.
thousandfold.
too. Yes, thank you. Good night.
Good night. Kika, grabe.
Again
Sobrang
nga,
galing
Miss
niya.
Michelle. Kaya nga eh, di ba?
Oh, I
Precise ang
can,
explanation. Opo.
yeah, I can really relate to that kasi talagang iba-iba yung stages natin sa buhay. Hey, we
Mm-hmm.
have a viewer. Hi, RJ. How
RJ de
RJ?
Guzman. Yeah, thank
Thank
you
you
po.
for
I've learned a
watching.
lot. Happy for happy
Mm,
viewing. And yeah,
happy
sa mga nanonood pa po,
viewing.
share and like
Share
our
and
live
like.
on Facebook. Di ba po?
We can have a Q&A,
Mm-hmm.
actually
Yes.
later, right? No?
Yes po. Yeah.
So, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the second speaker. But before that, what we're going to
Wow.
do is take a
Uh-huh.
break sa
Yes.
pagbabalik ng Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Hi everyone, this is Michelle and welcome back to my channel.
Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam Queen Facebook page and Glam Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
Hi everyone and welcome
And yes,
back.
we are now back. And yeah, sa mga nanonood, happy viewing po and share and like the link. Di ba po, ng Glam and
Share and
Coffee.
like.
We are
Grabe,
now
ang
live.
galing ni Coach
Yes.
Isa.
Kaya nga, Miss
Sobra.
Michelle, sobrang
She was,
dami ng
di ba,
learnings, di ba?
yeah, she was able to compress everything in
Mm-hmm. In that span
short
of time,
time.
opo. Mm-hmm.
And she covers everything from nutrition, exercise, and everything. She does that.
Yes
Okay,
po.
wonderful. So, nakarelate ka ba, Nico, sa mga life stages?
Yes naman, yes po. Talagang
Mm.
those are the basic things, 'di ba? Pero nga kasi sa panahon ngayon, ang dami nating ginagawa sabay-sabay, naglalaban-laban na
Mhm.
lang sa isip natin. And it's inevitable minsan, 'di ba? So these are the
Mm.
steps on how to cope
How to
with the
handle that?
stress. Opo.
We have to cope, and you know
Mhm.
what? That's there's a way to handle it again, and that is what our next guest uh,
Mhm.
will discuss. No, so ito is
Yes.
coach to uh, is one of those things that Coach Isa mentioned, and we
Yes.
lessen our stress through listening to our through sounds, right? Di ba?
Ayan, excited ako dito, Miss Michelle. We will have a trial daw eh, 'di ba? Gusto ko 'to,
Mm-mm,
gusto ko 'to.
mm-mm,
Mhm.
mm-mm. So our next guest journeyed into health also, and in her journey, she discovered this healing technique or modality through the use of deep relaxation through sound. Ako, ang ganda
Mhm.
niya, right?
Sige nga,
Okay,
Miss Michelle, excited na ako. Pa-introduce na ng ating next guest.
okay. Our next guest, she is a graduate of voice movement therapy, therapy training, and an international association of voice movement therapy in Massachusetts, USA.
Wow.
A graduate of Healing Sounds Intensive under Jonathan Goldman's Healing Sounds in Colorado, USA. A
Mhm.
Ginhawa facilitator training program at Ginhawa Incorporated in Kansas City, a graduate of Level 1 Foundation Certificate in Sound Healing at Sound Healing Academy in UK, and a member
Mhm.
of Liberating the Voice of Your Soul in
Oh.
Chloe Goodchild, England, and a
Mhm.
graduate in Healing Sounds Correspondence Course Healing Sounds Boulder, Colorado, USA.
Mhm.
Grabe. So, please help us
Wow.
welcome Miss Yeyette San Luis.
Yes, and Louise. Hello po.
Hello. Good evening.
Hi. Hello,
Welcome
Miss
po sa Wellness
Thank
Yeyette.
you.
Wednesday,
Thank you
Miss
for having
Yeye.
me. Thank you.
Welcome and thank you for being in our show. Thank you so
Thank you
Yes.
so
much.
much. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
It's our
Yes.
honor, Miss Yeyette. So, Nico?
Miss Yeyet, can you tell me about yourself? What do you do and the things, everything about your work?
Well, sige, I'll start with that. I'm an artist, I'm a singer, I'm a musician. So diyan
Oh,
ako nanggagaling basically, kaya din ako napunta sa sound healing.
sample.
Our family is into that, music,
Okay.
singing, sounds, no?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and actually, I'm a graduate of accounting. CPA
Mm-hmm.
ako, pero
Oh,
sipa. Hindi ko na siya nagagamit.
Hindi na
parang
na-practice.
ano,
Opo.
pareho kayo ni Coach Isa. Hindi naman yan yung original career, but he
Yeah.
shifted into wellness, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oo. So,
Shifted. Mm-mm.
pero hindi ko siya fully na I worked for some time as an accountant, but ngayon, I went full-time sa sound healing 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And in my own ako ay ano, a very shy person. I was a kid until some point in my life. Mahiyain ako. I don't talk. I don't like this kind of things, no? The interview.
Mm-hmm.
Ayoko niyan.
CPA eh.
I had tonsillitis.
Oh, okay.
Parang monthly I would have tonsillitis.
Mm-hmm.
But when I finally discovered my own voice and use no my voice, slowly it healed. It healed.
Mm-hmm.
So and in my own healing journey also, yon music, sound is very much part of it. But though I also went into counseling and attended some sessions for my own healing until I got into sound healing sometime in 2008. Nakita ko first time I saw a set of crystal bowls. Kasi ang alam ko lang Tibetan bowls, no? That's
Yes,
what's
yes.
more popular, 'di ba?
Okay.
So the first time I saw crystal bowls, and then I was telling myself, I want that. I want that. And from that time
Nice.
on, I researched, meron palang sound healing.
Mm-mm.
So,
Ang galing.
and then I got my own bowls at one point, no? And then, as I've said, 2016, I went full time in sound healing. Nawala
Mm-hmm.
na yung aking,
Okay.
though I don't do much accounting na naman that time, pero totally nawala na yung accounting. So it's
Mm-hmm.
basically sound healing.
Okay.
Yung
What
mga
is
session,
oh,
mga inattendan ko, some are online actually, and some
yes.
I went there talaga.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Yayat, what is sound healing? What does it really do to our body?
Yeah, siguro I have a short presentation, no. I
Please,
can
please.
we can go through that, and then siguro
Okay.
along the way or after the presentation if there's other questions that you have, no. So, what is sound healing? Sound healing, according to this is a sound healer, Simon Heather. Sound healing is a therapeutic application of sound frequencies to the body and
Okay.
the mind of a person with the intention of bringing them into a state of harmony and health. So there are two important
Mm.
words here later that we will see, no? May equation na ginawa si Jonathan Goldman to 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 come up with healing in
Okay.
general. But next slide, the basic principles. Nathan, next slide, please. Ayan. The basic principle of sound healing is that everything is in a state of vibration.
Mm-hmm.
So sound, vibration yan eh. Lahat, even the tables, no? Not just our body, but every part of our body, the organs have its own vibration, no?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And pagka hindi ayos yung katawan natin, pag hindi ayos, even yung ating energy, sometimes we feel down, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Pagod or galit or
Ah.
sad.
Yes.
Sinasabi that para tayong out of tune,
Yeah.
Ah.
nasisintonado tayo.
Out of
And
Mm-hmm.
then
tune.
Really affect.
the
Opo.
the projecting proper sound frequency back to the body helps us to be retuned. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yun ang isang principle ng sound
I
healing. And
see.
ito yung formula, no? So kanina nakita natin yung word na frequency, and then there's the
Mm-hmm.
intention. This is the equation that Jonathan Goldman made, no? Frequencies plus intention is healing. In general, sa sound healing siguro vocalization when you say it, no? And when you visualize it, this is and equals manifestation. Ito yung mga nagme-meditate, di ba? Visualize that you are abundant, di ba? And when you
Mm.
vocalize, I am, the I am mantra, I am abundant,
Yes.
I am prosperous, I am kind, I'm beautiful, and you visualize that, then it manifests.
Mhm.
So that's the formula. It's very important, hindi lang yung sound, but what is your intention? What do you bring in? What do you bring into to this sound healing session,
Yeah.
for example? Because sound amplifies the focus of our intention, no? As intention, as thoughts are also vibration. So it amplifies our intention. And next slide. So, these are the different ways that we can transmit sound. Kasi baka isipin ng mga tao, basta kailangan crystal ball lang or mga Tibetan balls, no? It's through using your own voice. Ako, actually, as a singer, I would also encourage my clients, my participants to use the voice, no? Because may power ang ating voice. The humming, the toning, the singing, no? Using your voice with other voices, no, singing in a choir or in a group or singing with others, using your own voice while listening, even listening to music, as kanina nabanggit din yun ni Coach Isa, no, makikinig ka sa music, di ba? Pag yung pagod ka, makikinig ka lang sa soothing sound,
Yes, sir. Opo.
no? Listening to another person's voice or a number of
Okay.
voices, like a singer, you listen to
Mhm.
a song, to that. Listening to an instrument or instruments, just gitara lang or singing bowls, you listen to
Any
that.
instrumental, opo. Humming,
Yeah,
how about po humming?
it goes to the using your own voice
Own voice, opo.
because you're using that, no?
Okay.
Listening, and number 6, listening to music or sound through a loudspeaker or through headphones. So ngayon, online na tayo,
Okay.
no? Kasi pagka live, okay siya, no?
Opo,
Maganda.
opo.
Pero since nagkaroon ng pandemic, online na tayo lahat. It's as
Yes.
effective, no? I just recently
Mm.
had a client earlier, actually, nung 2 o'clock, may client ako, online, no? So, naka-headphone lang siya,
Headphone
pero
lang, opo.
it's the same feeling of
Opo.
relaxation, no?
Mhm.
Next slide. And ito yung 2 ways how sound affects us. One
Okay.
is psychoacoustic, wherein
Mhm.
sound comes through our ears, and with electric impulses, it goes into the brain. Then our nervous system, our heart rate, no? Kapag na-affect na yan, bumabagal. Mas pagka bumagal na yung ating brainwave, bumabagal ang ating heart rate, yung
Mm.
ating breathing bumabagal.
Yeah.
It relaxes us.
Wow.
And the
Okay.
other thing is vibroacoustic. The sound
Vibroacoustic.
goes into the body and affects us
Okay.
on a cellular level. Ito maganda to na live when you hear when you can really feel the vibration of
Okay.
the bowls, for example, or
Mhm.
whatever. I had a client when I was starting, merong may hearing impairment siya.
Mhm.
Tinanggal niya yung kanyang ang tawag doon, yung hearing aid.
Headset. Hearing aid, okay.
Hearing aid. Naka-hearing
Okay.
aid siya.
Opo.
It's a sound bath where you will
Mhm.
lie down and then I will play the crystal balls. So
Okay.
tinanggal niya yung kanyang hearing aid. Ibig sabihin, she could hardly hear.
Okay.
But she said, after the sessions, she said, I felt the vibration.
Oh,
I
okay.
felt the vibration. So,
Mhm.
it's just, hindi lang natin naririnig ito, but it also penetrates our body up to the cellular level. It affects
Mm.
our DNA, our molecules, no?
Ang galing.
So,
Okay.
kaya kaya mas nare-relax ka kasi
Mhm.
naramdaman ng katawan mo, no?
Okay.
Mas naramdaman ng katawan mo siya. So,
Vibroacoustic.
psychoacoustic, hearing it through your ears, and vibroacoustic, receiving the sound sa body mo, no,
Body,
at a
okay.
cellular level. At it affects us on a cellular level. Next slide. Ayan, ito yung mga iba't ibang benefits ng sound healing, no? Deep
Mm.
relaxation. Usually, ito yung mga pinupunta ng mga clients ko. I need to relax. As I've said, I had a client earlier. She's very
Mm.
stressed. from work. Uh, Sabi niya, so I asked her, what is your intention? To relax. No? So
Mm-hmm.
basically, that's what they go for, no? It
Mm-hmm.
improves
Okay.
sleep.
Okay.
The release of the melatonin, which plays an important role in the regulation of the sleep cycles, no? Sometimes may mga magte-text sa akin na mga clients the following day and would say, Miss Yeyette, ang sarap ng tulog ko after, no? After the
Mm-hmm.
sound bath during the night, nakatulog ako ng diretso,
Uh,
no? And there's greater mental
Nice.
clarity
Mm-mm.
kasi nga mas bumagal yung brainwave mo, mas bumagal yung breathing mo, mas no, mas bumagal lahat, mas nakakaisip ka.
mm-hmm.
No, it balances both the hemispheres of the brain. If you're familiar with the right and the left brain hemisphere, no, the left hemisphere, left side is more on the logical, the
Okay.
thinking. Yan ang marami sa atin ang alam, isip ng isip, kaya tayo na-stress.
Correct.
But
Okay.
the right side is the creative, no?
Okay.
This is the creative part and we need to balance that, no? It's not wag minsan sosobrahan din tayo sa pagiging creative, nawawala yung logic, no?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we need to balance the right and the left brain hemisphere.
Uh-huh.
So it balances both hemispheres. It cleanses negative energy and emotions. So as I've said, no, pati yung emotions natin napapanatag kasi nga mas nare-relax na tayo.
Mm-hmm.
It helps recover from illness kapag may trauma, minsan pagkagaling sa surgery for example, no?
Mm-hmm.
It's a natural pain reliever. And it increases oxygen in the cells, as I've said.
Mm-hmm.
Yun nga, it penetrates also in the vibration penetrates in our body.
Yeah.
Next slide, get lower blood pressures and heart rate. There's significantly more joy and happiness. Dahil mas relax ka, mas parang naka parang mas masaya ka, no?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you are less reactive and more peaceful.
Yeah.
There's release of stress and tension sa cellular
Mm-hmm.
level kasi nga nararamdaman ng katawan. At
Mm-hmm.
nai-strengthen yung immune system natin. It helps balance the chakra system, re-energize the
Mm-hmm.
auric field. If you're familiar with the chakra, the crystal balls that I have are tuned to the different chakras. No, so
Mm-hmm.
I have actually 7 bowls. Uh,
Oh.
and yan, it's
Wow, seven
each
bowls.
bowl is parang connected. The frequency of it is related to one chakra. No?
Okay.
And what
Okay.
I will be playing later is the heart chakra bowl.
Hot
Okay.
chocolate.
So
Okay.
and then it soothes and purify and harmonize our emotions and feelings. So
Mm-hmm.
that's generally the benefits of sound healing and
Sound
more.
healing. Okay.
Sound
So
healing.
yan ang
Mm-hmm.
mga uh,
Could you,
nagagawa.
Okay.
Miss Yeyette, could you give us a
Yes.
sample of it?
Yeah. Siguro, what I
Yes,
would
this is
like
it. Uh-huh.
to do also is to combine it with the use of the voice, humming. If
Humming.
you could,
Humming.
as you hear the bowl, if you could hum. Simple lang naman ang humming, di ba? Pero as sinasabi natin, uh, ito ay focused humming. Kasi
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
ano naman tayo mag-hum, di ba?
Yeah.
Habang nagluluto, naglalaba, or what. But that is not focused humming. It's like, no, you just hum. But focused humming is when you focus on yourself, especially if there's anything you'd like to heal, for example, sa body
Uh-huh.
mo, or you'd like to
Yes.
send healing to, no?
Mm-hmm.
Focus on that, and when you hum, mm, if you could prolong it as long as you
As long
can,
as you
no?
can. Okay.
So that means you have to breathe in as much.
Mm-hmm.
And then focusing on whatever you'd like to send healing to. And it
Oh, yan na.
this is
Just like the background of Miss Michelle. Ayun yata ang mga...
this is
Mhm.
a heart chakra bowl, no?
Heart. Okay.
Yan. Let's just do it for okay ba 5 minutes?
Yeah,
Kasi
okay
sabi
po.
nila 5 minutes is ano, uh, the minimum time where you could more or
Mhm.
less feel the effect of
The
the sound.
effect, oh. We can
Oo.
we can make it 8 po.
Okay, sige, 8 minutes. Timingan natin, eight
Yay!
minutes.
Okay.
23, sige. Sige. I like to ask you, so sa mga nanonood din, kung may mga nanonood, just relax.
Yes, just
If you're
follow.
sitting,
Apo.
just sit comfortably. If
Okay.
possible, your back straight. No?
Mm-hmm.
And if you are willing and able, you may close your eyes. If
Okay.
not, okay lang naman din. As long as you are focused and relaxed and
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. And just take some deep breaths now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just continue with your breathing as you listen to the bowl, and as you hear it, you may do your humming. Let's just be silent for a few moments, allowing the sound that we have created and heard settle within our body. Just allow the vibration to settle within your body. Taking deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. And going back to your center, going back to your body, becoming aware of your presence in your room. You slowly move your hands, your neck, taking a deep breath and stretching as you exhale. When you're ready, you may open your eyes.
Wow.
Sarap.
Very relaxing. You know what? As we hum, parang we're in tune with the
With the
sound,
vibration.
with
Opo.
the vibration.
Yeah, yeah, oo,
Mm.
oo. And
Mm.
it's very, actually very powerful ang humming or toning kasi
Mhm.
you create your own sound
Mm.
at the same time you feel it na kasi you feel na the vibration kasi
Mm.
boses mo yun eh.
Mm.
You are creating that eh. So you can already feel the vibration.
Mm.
And
Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
you're talking about a while ago backstage yung sinabi ni Doktora about the soul. The
Mhm.
voice is the vessel of our soul, no?
Mhm.
So it's important what we say, what we bring out,
Mm.
no?
Mhm.
So when we speak of good
Mhm.
words, when we bring out also when we sound,
Yeah.
it's like our soul is also, you
Mhm.
know, expressing itself through sound.
Mm. Okay.
So very important the
Mhm.
kind the it's very important also. Let's not negate also that we have all of us has this one instrument that we can
Mm.
all use,
Mhm.
our
Yeah.
voice.
Mhm.
So that's
Okay.
besides the bowl. Kasi
Mm.
ako when
Mm.
I play the bowl, I also what I term spirit singing.
Oh, how's
Spirit
that?
singing. It's like just allowing the spirit, allowing the soul to just sing.
Mm.
The songs are hindi siya yung mga songs na may words or
Opo.
the
Opo.
songs that we know. It's just for example,
Mhm. Mhm.
this is consciously. I'm doing this consciously, no. Pero when I'm in there, no, I don't think of what I will sing. It just
Mm.
automatically comes out,
Comes out naturally.
no.
Opo.
So whatever sound, no, whatever comes out, uh,
Mm.
that's spirit singing. So
Mhm.
very powerful din yun. Very
Oh,
That's
powerful.
I
also
think.
very powerful. Our voice is the vessel for our
Mm.
soul. Ngayon lang
Mm.
Yeah,
namin narinig yun, coach.
yeah,
The
Yan,
power
yeah,
of
yeah.
sabi
sound.
ni GMA, I don't know if it's GMA or
Lotte,
Gemma Cigarette,
hi!
uh, the
Sound
power of
healing.
sound
Yeah,
healing.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
oo, oo,
Thank you,
oo.
JM2,
Oh, si
watching.
JM is
Salamat,
tuning
salamat.
now. Thanks for
Salamat.
this.
JM, salamat. Salamat,
Miss,
JM.
Napaka-powerful, di
Oo.
ba?
Miss Yeyette,
Mhm.
how do
Yes.
you, where do they find you or reach you po? Like, paano yung coaching niyo or healing practice? For example,
Mhm.
I do one-on-one sessions and group sessions. I
okay.
would usually in the past, medyo lilo lang muna ako ngayon towards the end of the year. I would usually bring out if I have group sessions, no.
Mhm.
Pero yun, I do group, I do one-on-one sa FB, Yeyette San Luis, pero ano, go rather to Oyayi Sound Healing by Yeyette San Luis. Oyayi
Mhm.
Sound Healing. Sa
Oh.
Instagram, it's sound healer underscore Yeyette.
Mm.
Wow.
So they could also
Okay.
email me soundhealer.yeyette@gmail.com
Healer.
Oh,
if
yun,
Wow.
they
sa ating
want
mga
to do
viewers. Yeah.
sessions.
Thank you
These
so
are the ways
much.
on
Nag-corporate
how
din
to reach.
ako. So,
Mm.
Corporate din.
if they would like to do
Oo.
this for their
Mhm.
employees.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
So,
How about this po, Miss Ye, for online practice or online sessions? Do you also
Online
conduct po?
sessions.
actually, since nag-pandemic, online.
Ah,
Online
online
ang
talaga po
Yes.
ginagawa
lahat.
ko.
Okay,
Wala
okay.
Mm.
I want to actually practice na sana face-to-face kasi may mga ilan na naghahanap
Gusto
na rin
na.
ng
Mhm.
face-to-face
Mhm.
pero I don't have I don't have a space kasi
Okay.
pwedeng may nagtatanong minsan nagpapa-home service
Mhm.
ah pero sana hindi masyadong malayo. QC ako eh. So,
Ah,
may
okay.
nagpapa-home
Okay.
service
So,
Within
minsan.
the area niyo lang po.
Well, puwede rin wag lang masyadong malayo
Malayo.
minsan kasi
Oh.
may Parañaque, Muntinlupa, malayo na sa'kin 'yun. Oo.
South, from
okay.
north to
At least may
south.
online. Thank you so much sa
Yeah,
ganitong
online.
format. Miss
Yeah,
Mhm.
oo.
Yeyet, thank you so much po.
Thank you.
Grabe.
Yes
Thank you,
Thank you
po.
thank
so much for
you.
having me.
Any
And
last words po from for our viewers
for
who
our
didn't
viewers,
Ah,
experience this?
well,
Okay.
yeah, let's not, wag nating paano tawag dun, yung parang isang tabi lang sound o music, ang pakikinig sa mga music, is
Mm-hmm.
very, very important. Kahit na makinig ka sa mga YouTube na mga very,
Yeah,
kagaya
opo.
ng ni Coach, di ba?
mm-mm.
Yung mga sound, mga meditative sound, even just the
Mm.
sound of nature,
Yes.
it
Mm.
helps, no? Kasi mas nare-relax tayo. And kung wala kayong ganon, use your voice. Kahit
Mm-hmm.
na kumanta kayo, kahit na sa tingin nyo
Yes.
wala kayo sa tono, ang importante ay ginagamit ang
Totoong
boses.
music is
Humming is
life
very
po, no?
Humming.
simple.
Opo. Mm-hmm.
Humming
Wow.
is very simple.
Thank you so much, Miss
Thank you,
Yeyet.
Miss
Thank you.
Yeye.
More
Thank you so much.
about the bowl. Kasi marami pala kayong
Yes.
bowls, hindi lang yan.
Oo.
Kanina po,
Yan,
heart po ba yun? Heart? Is that
This
heart?
is heart chakra bowl. Yeah.
Heart
heart
chakra.
chakra.
Okay.
So may iba pang mga ano yan, areas yan,
Oo.
no?
Ah, kung
Wow,
pwede lang
we'll see you.
isa-isahin po,
Oo,
no?
isa-isahin natin yan. Thank you, Miss Yeyet. We'll see you again in the future.
Thank
Yes.
you,
Thank you
Miss
so much for having
Yeye.
me.
Awesome
Thank you. Take
food.
care. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Guys, grabe, no? Grabe. Okay.
Napaka-powerful
So that was
advice
very
ni Chef.
informative, right, Nico?
Yes po. Okay, basahin natin
Oh,
ang comment ng ating kapatid na si JM. Okay? The
JM.
moment you go beyond your mind, it can make yourself aligned and focus to what is really important. It's really powerful to balance the mind. A good practice, though lalo na sa palaging busy with their work. Parang ako yun, JM. Badly needed this. Thanks for sharing, Miss Yeyet.
Thank you, JM. That's a
Sumabay
very,
si
very
sumabay
powerful
po si JM
words.
sa ating
Thank
session.
you.
Opo.
Thank you, JM. O,
After
ayan.
my
So,
yoga session, may
may
ganitong ganap pala. Super happy, Ma'am Michelle. Oh, thank you
yoga.
po. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you for joining. She's from Davao. Digos,
Wow, all the
Davao
way from Davao.
City.
Happy viewing po.
Davao. Thank you. And then, nako, Nico, we are
So,
not yet finished, okay?
aha.
For the meantime, we will take a break, okay? Magbabalik ka, ah. Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. It's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam Facebook page and Glam TV YouTube channel. See you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam Queen Facebook page and Glam Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.
All right.
All right, we're back.
Hey, it was quite an episode, very concise.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Thank
And
you, JM. JM says,
JM, thank
supporting my
you.
fam, Wellness Wednesday. Thank
Thank
you
you,
for staying with us,
JM. Nagustuhan
JM.
mo. Salamat sa show.
Yes, and sa
Okay.
mga nag-shoutout pa
So,
earlier, Miss Michelle, yes, shout out to
oo,
all of you.
I really like this episode, no? Kasi
Ako
talagang very
din.
concise siya and
Mm.
straight to the point. And
Mm.
then, naituro agad ni Coach Isa and Miss Yeyette ang ginagawa nila, right?
Yun nga po. And stress
Mhm.
is really the parang cherry on the top of the ice cream now. Ang daming
Exactly.
nakaka-experience kasi
Oo.
ng stress.
So,
Opo.
and because of that, anyone needs a wellness a journey because talagang
Mm.
super busy tayo and katulad mo, napaka-busy mo, kailangan mo to, right?
Yes, Miss Michelle, exactly. Kaya
Mm.
nga, kanina talagang damang-dama ko yung vibration between the humming
My
and
ears
the, di ba? Para siyang nagsasalubong na, kung may imaginary vision, para siyang it comes with circles na nagsasalpukan. Parang ganun ang feeling.
Yes,
Ganun ko
yes.
siyang,
So,
ganun,
parang, I don't know, sabi ko, nag-align yung humming with the sound of the bowl.
yeah,
Let's
totoo,
plan,
totoo.
di ba? So, let's plan
Mm.
our wellness journey together, guys.
Mhm.
Okay. So, um, please like and share and
Mhm.
our page and this show.
Yes.
And I encourage you guys to watch the past episodes and practice
Aha,
yung
aha.
tinuturo ng
Sa
mga
mga,
guests.
yes, sa ating time slot na hindi nakakanood on live, pwede niyo pong panoorin ng mga recorded on YouTube channel. It's Glam
YouTube,
and Fab Queen. Apo.
yeah, and our page as well. They can
And
watch
Facebook,
that.
YouTube,
Okay. All
Facebook
right.
channels, Facebook page, sorry, okay.
Mhm.
So now, Miss Michelle, let's talk about our takeaway for today. Ano ba ang pinaka natutunan mo for our topic today?
Okay. You know what? The practice of distressing, you really have to be disciplined and be consistent. It's
Mhm,
something that
mhm.
you have to manage every day. Hindi lang
Yes.
basta-basta nangyayari yon. Kailangan mo
Mhm.
i-manage. And for
Yes.
sound therapy, it's something that the sound that we hear is
Ah.
really touching our souls. So we
Mhm.
really have to practice that. Listen to a lot of good sounds every day, which I
Yes,
do
yes.
every day,
Totoo po. Mhm.
right? Okay.
Ako naman, when it comes to thinking and overthinking things, you should balance both hemisphere. When it comes to thinking, the
Mhm.
artistic and the logical. Parang more on technical na natutunan ko ngayon, Miss Michelle.
Yes, yes, that's
Mhm.
right. Okay.
Okay.
So, before we conclude today, Nico,
Mhm. Yes, before we conclude today's episode, we would like to thank our guest, di ba? Coach Luisa Armovit and Miss Yeyette San Luis. And to our valued, sa mga nandito na our valued viewers, our deepest thanks for joining us in the fourth, or no,
this is
the
our
eighth
eighth episode.
episode, yeah, of
Mhm.
Wellness Wednesday. Your support means a lot to us as we try to
Sobra.
find and
Yes.
discover new and beneficial ways to feel good, look good, and live life to the fullest. Di ba po? Mhm.
Yes. Okay, and more, Nico?
Yeah, before we started, a lot of people were asking, bakit nga ba Wellness Wednesday of all the days? First, it sounds better than Wellness Monday, Wellness Tuesday, or any other day of the week. Diba, Miss Michelle? Secondly,
Yes,
the
yes.
most important, we thought of sharing with you our knowledge right smack in the middle of the week. Diba?
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday is a
That's
good day
right.
to think about our well-being after the frenzy of start of the week and the anticipation of the weekend rush. Huh?
So this one is really the break in between to really distress you and also to
Mm,
prepare you for an exciting weekend, right? Every week, exciting on weekend. Tama
yes,
ba?
of course. Mhm,
Yes,
totoo.
okay. So, Nico and everyone else, by centering ourselves in the middle of the week, we give our mind, body, and spirit a much deserved downtime to think of and reflect on our own needs and aspirations. So,
Mhm.
think of Wellness Wednesday as your routine midweek blessing. From here on, join us every Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday and a gift from us to you. Until then, be kind, be good, and be well. Dito lang yan
Dito lang
sa
yan sa
Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Enjoy
Thank
the
you so
week.
much,
See you next week.
guys. See you
Thank
next
you,
week.
Nico. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, Miss Michelle.
Hi everyone, this is Michelle and welcome back to my channel.
It's Wednesday. It's time to talk about wellness and beauty. I'm Michelle Medina Sison, and I'm an avid fan of anything pure and wholesome.
I enjoy keeping my whole body in great shape. Nutrition and fitness just keep me growing. In all forms also interest me. Beauty of poise and figure, beauty of hair and skin, and beauty that comes from within. The search for a higher purpose inspires me to launch a journey of discovery every single day. But it all boils down to one thing: wellness. Being totally well in every part of your life. Physical health, which keeps our senses working at its optimum. Mental health, which allows us to deal with the stresses of life. Emotional health, that balances our relationship with ourselves and the world at large. And spiritual health, which gives us the ability to see beyond ourselves and tap into a higher power.
It's time to heal. It's time to feel better. It's time to look better. And it's time to do well. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Glam Queen Facebook page and Glam Queen TV YouTube channel. We'll see you there.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday.